This thing's probably gonna sound stupid loud.
No exhaust taking it.
Straight piped, Canam. Look who it is, boys. Ooh, that thing is nasty. Thing's looking good. So Millie built coming to help us out this weekend. Got the plastic dip looking good. So what's up, man?
Bro, I gotta pee so bad.
All right, let's go. Go take care of that first. We got the exhaust going on the Renegade in this video, guys. HMF exhaust. We got the dual slip-on blacked out performance exhaust with the fuel tuner going on the Renegade today. We're gonna give you guys a before and after. We also got our new Assassinator tires in for the Renegade build. Check these things out. We got these from Super ATV. We'll be doing a video on that. Very happy to be working with Super ATV on these, and very happy to work with HMF. Both their links will be in the description below in this video, so make sure you guys are checking them out. Can't wait to put this exhaust on this Renegade. It's going to look good, sound good, and perform well. So we're going to pull the Power Stroke out. Then we're going to get the Lone Star Defender out of here. We got some stuff coming for that. Very excited for that. Make sure you guys stay in tune for this, and we'll get started with this. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us because the clouds are not looking good above, but oh. Hit us with that remote start, boys. Oh crap, that thing sounds good. We got our 5-inch exhaust on this bad puppy right here. She's sounding good. We'll get these things pulled out, get the Renegade in the center in the garage, give you guys a before and after sound, or a before sound, throw the exhaust on, then give you guys an after sound. So sit tight. Oh, by the way, I never talk about it. Let me see them keys. Make sure you guys are checking out the link in the description for our Ducky keychains and our American flag keychains. This thing has been on here for like 1.5 years, maybe 2 years, and it's lasted me great. I never talk about them, but these things are in the description below as always. Make sure you guys are checking them out. And it's starting to rain right now, as I just said. Hopefully it doesn't rain. So let's get these things pulled out of here quick. Alright boys, so that's your before sound. We don't want to rev it up too much. We don't want to get it super hot. We don't want to get it so hot it burns us whenever we're taking it off. But it's a brand new machine, so taking this thing off shouldn't be hard whatsoever. It's been in the garage ever since we bought it, so nothing should be rusty or anything like that. So what we're going to do is, our box is right here. We're going to open up this box, show you guys what's inside, and get this thing thrown on. Before we get this bad boy unboxed, I'm going to show you guys the part number for both the exhaust we're going with and the fuel optimizer. If I can get this thing to focus, there it goes. So that is going to be the part number for the exhaust, and that is the part number for the fuel optimizer. So if you guys want the same stuff that's going on this bad boy today, that's where you can find it. Their link will be in the description. But with that said, let's get this thing unboxed, set you guys up on the tripod. And this is the first time I've seen it, so you guys seen it at the same exact time I am. Greg already kind of halfway opened it, I think. You're welcome. Thank you. Tough box. So I've never put exhaust on a four-wheeler, but I put plenty of exhaust on trucks, so I don't see how it could be too difficult. Here's the fuel optimizer right here. I don't know if it's going to be in focus or not, but bam, there it is. We'll go a little bit more in depth on this here in a minute. Wow, check that out, dude. That matte black look. God, it's gonna look sick. Good Lord, that looks badass. Heck yeah. So here's the first one. Wow. Check that bad boy out, boys. That gloss black on the matte black looks sick. I really, really like that. Heck yeah. So that's the first one. It's like Christmas morning. And here is the second one. This one doesn't have the logo on it, so I'm assuming this one probably goes either on
Inside.
inside? Yeah, probably inside, I guess. And here's all our hardware, stainless steel hardware, looks good. Looks like we got some instructions in here. Damn. And we got pictures, cool, I love pictures when it comes to instructions, that's always makes it easy. So we're gonna look over these instructions real quick, looks pretty straightforward. Looks like there's like 10 steps or something like that. Also gives you a parts list, what's in the, or a hardware list, what's in the bag. Also comes with a couple stickers, so sweet. Like a heat shield type thing. And some brackets, it looks like. Looks almost like powder coat. The brackets look good, so we got 2 brackets as well in there. So we'll get this thing started, put you guys on a time lapse, and catch up with you here in a minute. Shouldn't take us too long. Well, it did start raining, boys. But good news is we almost got this stalk exhaust off. We were trying to get it done without having to take the rear brush guard out, but we quickly learned that we couldn't cheat out on that. It wasn't going to slide all the way back. I even tried, since we're not using this exhaust anymore, I tried to hit it with the hammer right there just to see if I could get it to bang out of its spot that once we loosened the clamp, which was a, I believe, 13 mil, pretty much all 13 mils on here. For the rear brush guard, you got some star bits up there that are T40s, and then a few 13 mils all the way around, really. A couple zip ties holding on wiring harnesses. We had to drop the, I don't know what you'd call this computer back here. I don't know what kind of computer this is, but we had to drop that, which is 2 10 mils that just go into this plate up here, that powder coated plate. And we had to do the star bits on this side as well, your main brackets, your main 2 T40s right there for the rear brush guard. And there's a couple zip ties here and there. And there is a hanger bracket right there, right where I'm pointing is a hanger bracket. The lighting's kind of bad right there, but you guys can kind of see. Should be good?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can pull this thing out all in one unit. It's already detached back there.
This ain't gonna fall on me, is it?
No, it shouldn't. See if you can hit it out. I'll put the camera on a tripod and I'll see if I can help you. What?
These 4.
Those got to come out too?
Yep.
Dang it, I should have known that. Ah, alright. What is that? T30? Something like that? T25?
30.
Alright, let me go grab my tools. Just seems like every time we think we're ready to take this brush guard out, that's why I told him. He's like, man, let's take the brush guard out. I was like, man, those things are usually a pain. He's like, no, it can't be too bad. I was like, man.
A couple zip ties.
Yeah, just a couple zip ties. But no, man. Taking these brush guards off these Canams can, I don't know, it takes like 10 minutes, but you guys know what I mean. It's just bolt here, bolt there, bolt everywhere. So we'll get it done. That's okay? Yeah. What it? Bam! It just knocked you out.
Smile to the camera like,
oh shit! So drop that like button. 1, 2. Missing it too. Oh.
Give me this motherfucker!
Alright, so let me show you guys what we're working with. This kit's very simple. Now that we got everything out of the way, I wonder what it would sound like right now, dude. It'd probably sound pretty gnarly.
Start that.
Want to start it up? I gotta reconnect this thing. Hey, let me reconnect this thing. Hold the camera. This thing's probably gonna be loud as shit.
About as loud as that?
There you go, straight pipe heavy Chevy, boy. Woo! This thing's probably gonna sound stupid loud.
No exhaust taking it.
Straight pipe, Canam. Holy fuck, man! Holy fuck! Oh my god! Oh, what the hell? Dude, that thing's stupid loud! Oh my god, it's rocking all this stuff off. Holy shit. Yo, that thing is so loud. Oh my god.
Just leave it like
leave
that.
it like that, dude.
That sounded gnarly.
Holy shit. I have never heard a Renegade with no exhaust on it. That sounds crazy.
Smash that like button, bro.
Yeah, we could never go around the neighborhood or any campground that loud. That sounds like a drag, like a fully built drag car about to go down the strip. It sounds like a muscle car about to go down the strip. God, that was so loud. We obviously could never rock that setup. That would be so loud, I wouldn't even want to drive it for more than a minute.
For real.
Alright guys, my camera keeps shutting off and it's making me mad, but just trying to show you guys, that's where the adapter piece is going to go. Right in there. Hopefully it'll focus. Bam! Got to figure out this camera. I haven't used this camera in a while, but I like using it because it provides good quality. I just have to mess around with it a little bit more than my other camera. But that's where that piece goes, and we hook it up to the dual slip-on. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think we've even looked at the instructions. I think he's looking at some pictures right now, but that's about it. Here's the stock exhaust right here that we just took off, and I don't know if anybody wants to pick that up off me, let me know. I probably won't have any use for it. But make sure if you guys are new, this would be a great time to hit that subscribe button and that notification button to make sure you're always notified. We just got these 2 new builds, so it's a perfect time to subscribe to the channel. Of course, we got the truck stuff going on as well. So if you're new, subscribe, hit that like button, and comment down below. Let me know what you think about that straight piped exhaust. Now we're gonna see what this performance exhaust from HMF sounds like with this tuner. We got to figure out that tuner still as well, so we still got that on the books today. And then we got another part we're installing that you guys haven't seen, that's over there somewhere in that corner. We're going to install that on the Renegade today too. That's going to be more of a night install for a reason. But yeah, we got a lot of things going on in the garage, so smash that like button. We'll mess around with this a little bit more, figure out how this slips on. I think he's trying to figure out the brackets right now.
Not there.
Is it going to mount to the brush guard?
I'm no expert.
I think that's why he was looking at the pictures to see where these brackets go on, but we'll get it figured out, guys. Just got dark outside. We started pretty late, but I say this probably took about an hour, 15 minutes or so. We just got the performance exhaust from HMF put on here, the dual black exhaust over under slip-on. Looks freaking sick. I like the Euro tips, gonna keep all that heat away from those wiring harnesses and things that just do not need to get hot. So I like the Euro tips, I like the stainless steel accents on it. I like the matte black with the gloss black. See if I can get you guys a better look. On this side, the lighting in the garage is pretty bad on this side, but we ended up using the exhaust clamp that it came with from HMF right there onto the stock pipe, and then with Y pipes right here to the slip-ons. Then it goes on with just friction in those springs. Those springs are not going anywhere. Those things are on there, boys, let me tell you. Nice welds on this kit too. by the way. Very, very nice welds everywhere. You can tell somebody knew what they were doing when they welded this thing up. The whole kit I'm very, very happy and impressed with. The hardware, as far as mounting up the rear brush guard, you just slide it in, mount those T40s, and just put it on. The bottom ones are 13 mils. Those grade 8 hardware bolts. I think those are the stock ones. Yeah, those are the stock ones that were already on the Can-Am. These are the stainless steel hardwares that go for the bottom silencer. They call it the silencer, I just call it muffler. So the bottom silencer, as it says in the instructions, those stainless steel hardware right there, which are an Allen head. Very, very simple install. Straightforward, didn't have any issues whatsoever with it. Alrighty guys, so the last install for the night is going to be the HMF optimizer, and this pretty much is a air-fuel ratio optimizer. It's preset from HMF. So it is water resistant, which now they're saying it's actually waterproof. It's pre-programmed and it's shock resistant, plug and play. So what it does, you got 5 connections. You got your negative terminal on your battery to ground it, and you got your 2 injector harnesses. So this plugs in where your stock injector goes, which I'm about to show you, one of your cylinder heads, and then this is a female connector that goes into the male. Actually, this is the male that goes into the female stock, and then you got the same exact thing 2 times. So you just got your female and your male. Very, very self-explanatory. We will show you guys here on the cylinder where it is in between the cylinder head and the air intake. So if I can get a little bit better lighting, let me see if I can set this up for you guys. So your first one is going to be right in there. By the way, we just took off this side panel, which is right there. It just pops out. There's a 1 push connection, 2 more right there. I think there's 1 right here, and then this bottom one just slides up and out. That's the last one you use, and then you can get this side panel off. So it's very, very easy. So your first fuel injector is going to be right there. You're going to pop that one out, put your female in, and then you're going to put your male in the stock one. Make sure when you run your wires you don't have it next to anything that gets hot or anything that's going to rub up against it, turn, things like that. Just common sense with it. And then your second one is going to be right in there. So you grab that other light, man. It's on the ground right there. You shine that light in there on that first injector. So that's going to be your other injector right there, and it's the same concept. Pop that out, female goes in, and then male goes into the stock one as far as the optimizer from HMF goes. So why you need this, let's talk about why you need this. So obviously when you get bigger exhaust, you're pushing more air. So whenever you're pushing more air, the bike is going to be thrown off, and you need to push a little bit more fuel so you get those air-fuel ratios correct, so your bike's not running all crazy. So this is going to help us with that, because right now I guarantee you if I turn this thing on, it probably sound not okay. It may not even run right. So that is why we're going to go ahead and use the pre-programmed from HMF. We may play with this thing, and because this obviously you can customize it, and you can actually, here's the instructions right here, but you can actually play with the preloads as far as the low range RPM, mid range RPM, and high range RPM. You can actually customize it. We will do that once we break this thing in. Of course, it's a brand new bike. We're just going to use the preloaded tuning options from HMF, and then we'll get to customizing it once we get a few more hours on this thing, get it broke in. Here's the instructions right here. Very, very simple instructions. You guys can pause your screen right now if you want to maybe look at doing this job yourself and want to see what you're going to get yourself into. It does come with a 2-year manufacturer's limited warranty, so that's good. That's very, very good stuff. We obviously took the battery out because we're going to do some other installs tonight. You guys will see that in the next video, so stay tuned. But you don't have to take the battery out to do this install. So if you're wondering why it's out, that is why. So we're going to get on to installing this bad boy. Greg is hungry, so we're going to get him some food after this for helping us out. Make sure you're following his Instagram for helping us out. He's giving us a lot of help. He does run a auto detailing business as well. Near
Jax Wax.
Yeah, uses Jax Wax products, chemical guys, really all the best stuff. So he's over in Freeport, Florida, but he works a lot in Destin and Fort Walton Beach as well. So if you ever need a detail, make sure you hit him up on Instagram, put it on the screen. He does great work. We'll get to work, guys, and we'll catch up with you here when we're done. Shouldn't take but a minute. Alrighty guys, so it's the next day. I'm editing that video that you guys seen just now, and I realized the after exhaust sound that I recorded last night, I guess didn't record, or somehow I lost that footage. So we are gonna re-record that footage now, but I've already been messing around with it a little bit. The exhaust sounds fantastic, and I can't wait to show you guys. So stay tuned. I'm gonna set you up on the tripod. By the way, since it's light out, we'll give you a better look, because as I was editing that video, you couldn't really tell the gloss black and the matte black because the lighting was so bad yesterday because it was getting kind of dark. But man, this exhaust turned out really, really good. Couldn't be happier with it. So see if I can get a little bit better of a shot right there. I like how it's mounted. It's mounted very nicely. Just a very nice kit and all. The HMF fuel optimizer, that probably the last clip you guys seen in that video last night, we got it mounted up right there. Of course, you can adjust it. You can adjust the modes, the 3 modes we talked about last night, and plus or minus, raise or lower the air fuel ratio, push more fuel is pretty much what this module can do at low, mid, and high ranges. So very good unit, very happy with it. Sounds awesome. Let me set you on the tripod and show you guys what this thing sounds like. Sounds so freaking good. So much better than the stock. I'm very happy with this HMF exhaust. A link to the same products that I use in this video will be down in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. If you're new, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think about the exhaust. And stay tuned for the next video because we got another Can-Am mod coming at you. So stay tuned and we'll see you in the next one.
I count blessings, not my L's. I stay focused, I don't dwell. I see time is all my wealth. All these angels watch my